Hi guys, it's Moz here from Moz6510 Models. On the workbench today I have this Hawker Siddeley Trident 1C from Airfix, and it's the new addition to their vintage classic range. And I thought I'd unbox it and review it and just see how this model has fared over the years, because as you know, Airfix Vintage Classics are reboxings of tools, and these tools can be over 50 years old. Going back on this one, we start this this model here was first released in 1966, and it's been reboxed 9 times. Looking on scale mates, this is. So in 1966 they brought it out as a brand new tool. Then again 3 years later it was re-released with new decals. Again in 1972 with new box art, which is the new logo, or what I call the newer logo from Airfix. In 1972, again, it was re-released with new decals in 1974. 1976, it was a brand new box. Again, this basically they're keeping with the British Airways sort of schemes. Released again in 1979, and then they put it in a new box in 1993. Again, released in 2005 with a new box, with the British Airways logo, with the part of the Union Jack on the actual on the rudder, on the tail, sorry. And then they've released it again with this new box art, which is obviously Roy Cross, I believe. So this is a 55-year-old kit. All they've done is change the decals, but I think they've gone back to the original scheme with this kit. But we'll have a look when we open up the box, have a look inside. So the front of the box, Hawker Siddeley Trident 1C, Roy Cross artwork, obviously. Side of the box, we have all the various lingos there, and we have cartograf there. And it says here the code is A03174V. A03174V. So if you want it, the Hawker Siddeley Trident 1C. Again, as I said, there's a logo there for cartograf, and I think that's one of the best things they ever did, was get them to do their decals. Brilliant. Side of the box, you have the Roy Cross artwork again. Flip the box over, you have some information there. Basically, the mold tools made in 1966. Pack illustration by Roy Cross 1966 as well. And it says enjoy the nostalgia with Airfix Vintage Classic, and they're just basically telling you there about the plane. And it says here that the length of it is 245mm, width is 190mm, and there's 62 pieces. If you want to know which paints you need, you've got these here. You will need 11, 19, 22, 33 and 53 to do this kit, and they're not included in the box. Again, you've got the artwork on this side again as well, so artwork on both sides. And let's just have a look inside the box and let's see what we're going to get. Top opening box, as per normal with these kits, it's good having top opening boxes. Inside you will get one bag of sprues, you get an instruction manual, and you will get your decals. And there's the decals that people are most important, who think they're the most important bits. And as you can see, you're not going to get better decals than this. Just have a little look, very crisp, really good lines. There's BEA there, little Union Jacks. You can't knock this. This is fantastic. And they make, having good decals always makes for a good kit. And there you go. So there you are. Brilliant. I'll put them to one side. Quick look at the instructions. Obviously, they're basically, when it comes to vintage, I just lift this up a little bit so you can see. Let's lift them up. There you go. Lift it up a little bit. Whoops. Let's get rid of that. When it comes to vintage classics, they do not reproduce or redesign the instructions. They basically copy and paste, or they scan and print off old ones, just to make it a little bit more difficult for us. Again, at the front you've got some information about the plane itself, and inside you've got basically a 3-fold piece of instructions. And there you go. You're starting off with one side of the fuselage where you can either put the doors in, which you here, but this one here you can leave that door off, because you can then put the stairs in, so that you can have it as a diorama of somebody walking or going into the plane. Other side, putting all the doors in, undercarriage and the flap there. Moving on through here, you're putting the wings on, put it in the glass, so it looks like they've got the block glass, which is really good. Bulkhead there, no internal detail, cockpit detail here, just basically putting in all the pieces there right the way through. Put in the says letter S, P face forward and to bottom of bulkhead. So there's some letters S and P, so you should see that, and that will be to the face forward and to the bottom of the bulkhead. So if you see that little disc, SP is at the bottom to the front. Really simples. Putting on the engines there, all the jets at the side, looking pretty good. Then putting the top fin on. Then underneath you can have a choice here of just putting the doors there for the undercarriage in, so if you're going to have the gearing up, or you can have it the gearing down. And there's quite a complex little build here. You've got it looks like 3-part wheels there. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-part wheels it looks like, plus the undercarriage stem on the front there. You put all that together and it'll give you all the paints there, 46 and 47. Put the front gearing on, and then you can put the ladder in at the side there for that piece there. Brilliant. At the other side, some information about assembly instructions. Then on the back you have the call outs. So you will be needing number 11 silver, 19 red gloss, 22 gloss white, 33 matte black, which will be for the wheels, and then you've got the gunmetal 53. Pretty much done. Then there's the decals there going on. Quite nice little Union Jacks there, just behind the cockpit there. Looks pretty good. Right, so there you are. There's the Hawker Siddeley instructions, and then we go in the bag. And it's not like you're not going to get proper sprue and gates and everything. You're just going to be getting the tooling as it was. So inside, you're going to get the 2 parts of the fuselages, and you can tell it's an old kit. This has been reboxed and retooled 9 times, this one has. So not looking too bad. Not too much flash on it. I can't see any flash on this side. We'll get up closer. You've got some injection pin release marks there, but nothing too drastic. You won't see them anyway, which is good. You won't see them either because you'll be putting them underneath with another piece. Another bit of fuselage here. Look inside, there's no detail or nothing, because I said it's just it's a carcass really. There's no cockpit detail or anything like that. It's an old kit designed back in 1966. All together now, so got part of the fans there for the jet. There's the wheels there. I think this is for the front. And so it looks like you've got there's the rear. There's your flaps, so there's your doors there to go in. There's part of the ladder system there. Just looking through it, it's not too bad. I can't see a lot of flashers. There's not going to be a lot of cleanup on this kit. For something that's 1960, it's not going to be a lot of cleanup for this one. Moving on through, you've got another piece here. So is that relatively the same, is it? So you got your jets on this one, and that one there. Just looking. Here you go, just looking at, you can see number 17 there. As you can see on there, it's got the S and the P, so you know to put that. If it comes off, you're going to put that facing that way at the bottom, so it will go in basically there. That's where the bulkhead will go in there. Nice and simple. Part of the ladder's falling off there. Yeah, there's your gearing, some more gearing. That's the gearing's very, just looking at the size of the tyres, so you'll have to work it out by the numbers. And there's another piece of the wing there. Some detail there, obviously raised panel lines on this one. Some more detail on the wings there, just having a look through. But yeah, it's looking a pretty good kit, to be honest. And there you are. And there's a quick look at the glass. That's the last thing to look at. Then you've got the glass piece there. So you've got your cabin windows all numbered up, 15, 14, 11 and 10. Then you got for the front there, the 12 and the 15 there. And they're block ones, so you can, what I tend to do is I would cover these with Masco before gluing them in, and then you can rub off the Masco when you've finished spraying up. They've got the cockpit window there, which is looking pretty good. And I assume that if you got your decal, once you put the window in, I assume you could put the decal on top, depending if you want you know, on top of the glass, I'm assuming. Let me know in the comments, you know, how you would do that. Okay, just have a quick nosy at the instructions just to confirm that. There's the instructions for those decals on the back. Yeah, so you put the glass in and then put the decals, number 6 there. They got a number 8 there, so where did number 8 go on top as well? 6. I suppose you've got a choice whether you use the 6 or the 8, I guess. Let me know in the comments. And so you got, yeah, you got, as I say, you got, it looks like you got 2 types of windows there. So it's up to you what you want to do with them. So there you go. That was the Airfix Hawker Siddeley Trident 1C Vintage Classic Range, released in 2021. Yes, I think it's good. It's all right looking kit, isn't it? It's, you know, for 50 years old, 55 years old, not too much flash in it, won't take a lot of clean up, and it could be like a weekend build for you. Something to, it could even be one of those Mojo Blasting kits, you know, grab it for a weekend and build it and away you go. Anyway, leave it in the comments down below what your thoughts are on this kit, and do you think it will sell well for Airfix? And would you change the decals? Would you go for a modern selection of decals than the old style BEA ones? Who knows? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, if you liked the video, click like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, will you please subscribe and ring the bell, select all, and you'll be notified of every new video. And subscribing to this channel is absolutely free. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.